Today we're going to do an unboxing and we're going to prepare some food with the Presto stainless steel dual basket pro fry. This deep fryer is a game changer um, because usually what I do to fry the pork rinds that you're going to see me fry doing this video, I do a fire outside and we put a big pot over the fire, and then we fry these 30 pounds of pork for the party. It's one of the main things in during the party. Um, but but today we decided to give this a try, and we bought it literally before the party. So basically, we're going to unbox it and try it sight unseen. So as you see, it comes with everything that you need to fry. So it comes with those baskets that seem little, but they hold a lot of meat. They come with the power supply necessary for the whole practice, right? Um, and it comes with the lid. The lid for me is one of the most important because usually when I'm preparing these pork rinds, when I'm preparing this, um, uh, there's a lot of because of the water uh, content in the meat when we season it. There's a lot of splatting because the oil will will explode because water and oil don't mix, especially at 275 degrees. This includes everything you need. You saw me install the handle. The handle is very important, and you're going to be using that handle a lot because it's going to be time. There's going to be times when you're going to cover the oil. They recommend washing that pan when we do the unboxing, uh, because there might be sediments of metal in there. So that's why they recommend uh, cleaning thoroughly everything, because in production there might be a little microplastics or micro pieces shards of aluminum. This is stainless steel. Um, the that power that you see there, it's flimsy when it connects, but there's a purpose to it. It's so that if you bump into that cable, you won't pull the whole unit towards you. So if you bump into that cable, the cable will fall off or will rip off easily and not move the housing, therefore creating an accident, right, with hot oil. You see, so everything fits perfectly together, and it's sturdy, it's stainless steel, and then it's time to the preparation. It has a fill line. I fry with canola oil uh, because I heard that it's healthier. Uh, so I use canola oil for this preparation. And as you can see, we use a lot of it. So it's gallon and almost gallon and a half. Um, but this depends on if you need really to fill it up. Um, it has a fill line, so be wary of the fill line. It's important that you go up to that fill line because overflowing makes everything really messy. So then you put the oil in, you put the heat all the way, you crank it up to the maximum, to 75, and then you need to wait for 20 minutes for it to heat up. Um, and yes, it did heat up in 20 minutes. You can test it by putting a little piece of meat in there to see if it starts frying. So then, of course, it was it started. It bubbling when I put the oil in there. So then I decided to do the first frying, and I'm doing it with one hand because I'm holding the camera on the other, right? And you see, it doesn't seem like it, but in there it's really hot. Now I did it. I put it in the ledge because I wanted to demonstrate that lip is really important for when you want to drip the meat, right, or drip whatever you are in there. Um, but in this case, we're just putting all the meat in there. What I like the most of the baskets is that they're made out of stainless steel, so they don't have any Teflon that will rub off with time, with the regular wear and tear, and go into your food. So I love the fact that these baskets are stainless steel. So I put it in there, and yes, that thing is frying, and frying really, 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 really fast. Um, in my case, I want them to be really, really uh, golden. And what I love the most is this lid fits there uh, uh, very tightly, um, flush, with the ability of the handle sticking out, and that's perfect because sometimes there's gonna be splatter from the oil. So I take a look once in a while to make sure that everything's okay. And then these are ready. They're ready. They smell great. I wish you could smell them. And they're going to taste really great because I season them.